So how do you know if it's personality versus a cultural gap? Yeah.
Culture is a group level phenomenon, right? So culture exists because a certain group of people shares that behavior, norm, value, attitude to a greater degree or a lesser degree than other groups of people. You're comparing groups when you're talking about culture, but clearly, as you said, we're all individuals. And so the majority of people share that cultural characteristic, but then there's going to be people who don't share it at all and people who share it to a very, very extreme extent. And so, who's the person that you're talking to, right? Are they someone who fits that cultural prototype, or are they someone who, as an individual, is not similar to the cultural prototype? And so, is it culture or is it personality? Is your question. It's a bit of a tricky question because how do you tell if the person that you're interacting with um, fits their cultural prototype or not? Um, I would say, if you've done your homework, if you're culturally aware, you know sort of what to expect when you're engaging with someone from a different culture. If that's what you encounter, then you know that person is typical of that culture, right? If you encounter something that's quite different, um, then that is an individual that is different from their culture group, and then depending on the behavior or the attitude, you would have to say, well, is that something related to their culture, or is that something related to a personality thing, like introverted, extroverted? It's a really
Understood.
hard question.